All right, this is the fourth game in our series that takes you behind the scenes of MP's quest to prove he's the best player in his position in the league. How you feeling ahead of this one?
9 out of 10.
That's
Yeah.
good. All right. Now, what if I told you Mom's back on social?
You know what? 8 out of 10. Yeah, love Mom, but I can pick my own battles. But, what'd she say this time?
Some fan was talking trash, saying you can't defend. Mom jumps in, she calls him a casual, and say you're going to shut down your matchup tonight.
A casual?
Yep.
Right. She's been learning a lot of new vocab since she's been online.
She has been spending a lot of time on the socials.
Ma, I love you, but you're never gonna learn if I keep bailing you out. So, yeah, no guarantees tonight.
So you leaving Mom's hanging?
I'm gonna do my best to win my matchup and win the game. When Mom calms down, she'll understand.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for James Harden.
Here we go.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taken his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Taking a look at the Lakers. A 1-1 record thus far in the Cup, so they have to win this one at home.
Yeah, and I tell you, they're counting on these fans to give them a boost, so you would expect them to come out with a little extra in their tank tonight. This is a 100% lead game in the Cup.
And as for the Clippers, what a fantastic start to the group stage. 2-0, and looking to continue their winning ways.
And yeah, on the road tonight, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but 3 is that magic number. If you win 3 group stage games, there's a good chance you advance.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter, just served him up.
Outside Collins. And Beal kicks to Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get it back. And that one's good, Ayton.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach, but they're sticking to it for now.
taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Here's Beal. After the made shot from Buckets, he gets that one.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubac is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Doncic. Still yet to score. Another miss by MP. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz in Delta Center. Harden the pass to Collins. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. For the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Leonard with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the Lakers with another miss.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Here's the Clippers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Beal. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Vanderbilt. Buckets comes in. For Rui Hachimura. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. John Collins comes in for Jones. Here's Harden. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beal's checked in. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Dalton Connect is out there with Doncic. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Buckets. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Shots good by Buckets.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A fader. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Buckets.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Leonard again missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Here's Beal. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
And here's MP for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
A 3 from MP. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Clippers leading. Leonard the pass to Harden. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey folks, welcome.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Checking out the group with Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speed. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Fades. Another miss by MP.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Fades and shoots. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
That bucket in no time at all. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
17-foot shot on the way. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Buckets. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out left to the wing. Zubac kicks to Harden. There's a screen by Collins. Harden can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ayton a screen on Leonard. A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to...
Redick is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. James outside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Luka Doncic out there with Connect. Then there's Ayton. Then it's James. And it's Buckets in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's the drive. James. Rebounded by Collins.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Leonard. Another shot. In the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Lakers leading by 4. MP with it. Now Beal defending. Beal pulls it down. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Harden. What a finish from Harden.
When you really need a score, Harden usually finds a way.
MP against Beal. That one is good.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
MP. And it's off.
Excellent effort that time, not only to defend the shot, but to secure the rebound as well. That's good two-way work.
Beal. The 10-foot jumper hits.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
LeBron a screen on Leonard. And he misses the J. The Clippers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing the best work of late.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Screen by James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
That does not go. The Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Doncic.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
MP fires. Off target from outside.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Beal cleared away by Ayton. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Time right now for your Lakers record. Let me hear you.
And stolen by MP. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. From way back. And so the Lakers take the win. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight. Hope your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. Keep stacking those wins up, and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that we're here right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, always appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we
Okay, all right. Ma, it's not about me. It's not. I think it's funny, I do, but you're putting the team in a weird spot. Now everybody's got to answer questions about you. It's kind of a distraction for us.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just hard for me to see people talk about you like that.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of idiots out there, okay? When they get an NBA player's mom to respond on social, it's like literally the greatest moment of their lives. And now that I'm at this level, we just can't give them the satisfaction.
Well, they should be embarrassed then.
They should, but they're not. Okay, so listen, if you're not gonna stay off social, then you gotta ignore them. I mean, isn't that what you taught me growing up anyway?
Sounds like something your father would say. I taught you to hit back twice as hard so they don't try you again.
That only works in real life, Ma. The more you engage with these internet trolls, the more of them climb out of their little holes and they attach to you.
Okay, I hear you. I won't go on social anymore. Hey, I'll even delete my account if that'll make you happy.
Hey, that'd be great.
Then consider it done. I love you, MP.
Love you too, Ma. Talk soon.